ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season 2, Heat 3 of Gravity Throttle Racing. My name is Air Intake.
And I am your co-host. My name is Richard Gere. We're very excited to have you here. It's a beautiful day at the Shavano River Canyon. The fans are out, excited and ready to see more time trials.
In this course, we start at the top at the Condor. The drivers will navigate down to the first checkpoint, which is on Lewis Hanford Highway. The second checkpoint will be as they come out of Grave Digger's Tunnel and the finish line stops the clock.
8 drivers have been down the course, and Hans and Franz continue to hold the pole position. But we have Season 1 champion Captain Yasamura and 3 other drivers ready to take on the course. Captain Yasamura is at the top. Well done over the Weevils Gap. Here he goes now on to Lewis Hanford. He sure knows how to drift. He is a second behind as he makes his way down the highway. Pretty smooth through the snake pit. He is still over a second behind. Nice and methodical over the Eggbeater and 26.92. That is a respectable start.
One thing we know about the captain, he can drift. He can drift onto that highway, and he knows how to go over the Eggbeater. That will put him in the 7th position behind Ricky Juan Bobby.
All the way from the Donetsk People's Republic, we have Max Chemist.
Is he driving a Porsche?
That's a brand new Porsche. And he's taking it for a ride down the Shavano River Canyon. Looking good, sliding well. He is a second and a half behind. Oh, well, that car's not new anymore. He's 2 seconds behind, but he's looking steady. Now, over the Eggbeater. Oh, hard hit. Look at him recover. He comes through with a 29.57.
Our chemist formulates a qualifying run as he makes it well over the Weevils Gap. And look at him drift, just like Captain Yasamura, onto the highway. Max Chemist from the DPR has put himself on the board.
Our next competitor from Ireland is Colin Farrell Cat.
Feral cat? You mean like a stray kitten? There's Colin Farrell.
Well, he's doing all right so far.
Oh, dear.
Well, he took out that barrier, but he's moving along.
Still going.
Around the corkscrew. Looking good through the snake pit. He's 2 seconds behind, but he's got a run going.
That looks good.
Nicely done. Around Cliffside. On to the Eggbeater.
Oh, dear.
Oh, and he doesn't finish.
Well, it looks like he DNF'd. Colin, the feral cat, mashes into our barrier. Now you see how they work. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the agony of defeat.
Next up, we have Biscuit Brown from Smooth Boy Racing. I gotta see this. Wow. Whoa.
That's impressive.
I'm speechless. Oh, that's too bad. Well, he'll get 2 more tries.
I'm still in awe. Camera crew is scrambling to give us replay. There it is. Look at how he takes that landing over the Weevils Gap. That's impressive how one of those big boys can drift. We got to see this again. I'm just speechless. And it's too bad that he lost control here. Biscuit Brown and all the other drivers will have 2 more chances as we wrap up round 1. Captain Yasamura is in 7th. We have Max Chemist in 10th.
Well, I feel like I'm rooting for Biscuit Brown, but we better focus because here goes Captain Yasamura. Over the Weevils Gap and around Eagles Mound. A little bit slower than before. Once again, excellent drifting. He's got some time to make up. Oh, he pirouettes around the snake pit. Reverse is never a good idea. Well, he's so far so good. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Captain Yasamura is sitting in the 7th position, and I know he is not comfortable with that. He will have 1 more chance to improve on his 7th position.
And back at the Condor, we have Max Chemist from the Donetsk People's Republic. Here he goes. Another smooth transition over the Weevils Gap, looking strong around the Eagles Mound. Oh, slides in hard. And that's it for him.
Yeah, he'll have...
He was so fast.
He was so fast he'll have only one more try. And he'll have to be careful not to slam into the barrier.
Waiting up top now is Colin Farrellcat in the number 48 car. Colin's looking good so far. Now he needs to qualify. Much better drifting. Probably one of the smoothest transitions onto Lewis Hanford we've seen. Very methodical through the snake pit. He's a second and a half off of the fastest time. Well, a little slower now on Cliffside. Flips the car over, sliding in through the finish with a 27.89.
Let's have a look at some of the highs and lows. Colin really does provide a clinic on how to get onto Lewis Hanford, but he sure doesn't provide a clinic on how to conquer the Eggbeater.
With his finish time, Colin now takes over the 8th position. And here we have Biscuit Brown. All eyes are on him. He's looking fast. He slides very well onto Lewis Hanford. And now the corkscrew. Can he make it? Well done. He's about 3 seconds behind. Let's see if he finishes. Spins it around. The Eggbeater, no problem. Puts it back in, 28.68.
The Biscuit buttered up the course this time. Wonderful job over the Weevils Gap. Looking strong all the way through. Still cannot get over how he drifts that vehicle around onto Lewis Hanford. And forward or backward, I think this is the easiest part of the course for Mr. Biscuit Brown. He will move on.
Yeah, in fact, all the competitors are going to move on.
You'll see that Captain Yosamura has the 7th spot, Colin in 8th. Biscuit Brown has the 11th spot, and Max Chemist the 12th.
And back at the Condor, the 3rd round is ready to begin. Captain Yosamura. Very good over the Weevils Gap. He's looking very fast. Drifting onto Lewis Hanford. Oh, he's pushing. He's pushing it hard, only 3/10 off. Oh, wow. Bang, bang, but he's 0.2 of a second off of the fastest qualifying time. Now onto the Eggbeater. He keeps control. A little bit slower, sliding in at a 26.63. I think he was disappointed he couldn't...
Yeah, I'm guessing that he was not very happy with how he did at the lower part of the course, but boy, he sure did the Weevils Gap. And, oh, what a hit there through the snake pit. Captain Yosamura now occupies the 6th position.
And so now, Max Chemist from the DPR, his last run. He once again clears the Weevils Gap. And now, on to the Lewis Hanford Highway. Oh, hits the wall hard, but he did make it past. He's 1 second off of the fastest pace. A little bit rough there through the snake pit. I bet he loses a little bit more time. And now he's 2 seconds off, but the run continues. There, that's a smooth one. Over the Eggbeater, spinning both ways for a 27.03.
Max Chemist from the DPR drove with a lead foot and took on the Eggbeater with nerves of steel. He has climbed himself to the 8th position.
There are 2 competitors left with their last run. Colin Farrellcat from Ireland is about to begin. Very well done over the Weevils Gap. A little slower though around the mound. He's lost a lot of momentum. But he slides onto the highway. Kind of a tentative run. And around the Eggbeater. Seems to be taking his time. He's almost 5 seconds off. Now he's picking up speed. Oh, he's challenging the Eggbeater. But he is spinning out. He's really had trouble with that.
Yeah, Colin will maintain his 9th position. But I wonder how well he'll fare in head-to-head competition, not being able to conquer the ominous Eggbeater.
There's one driver that remains. All eyes are now on Biscuit Brown. The run looks good so far. Drifting onto Lewis Hanford once again. Listen to him roar. Very well done through the snake pit. He's less than 2 seconds behind the lead time. Oh, he's conquered it well. On to the Eggbeater. Making it look easy. motoring through with a 26.16.
That was absolutely incredible. How he can maneuver over the Weevils Gap so easily, drift onto Lewis Hanford. Look at that. And now, navigating through the snake pit, keeping control. And the Eggbeater, that's about as interesting as tickling Tickle Me Elmo, as he accelerates through the finish.
Biscuit Brown, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking at him. Season 2 qualifying, we had 8. Boom! Now we've got Biscuit Brown taking the 5th spot, Captain Yasamura in the 7th. We have Max Chemist in the 9th and Colin Feral Cat in the 10th. Thank you for joining us.
Are you tracking?